Hey guys, Jared James here, and I am super excited to say and really announce that we're doing our next Mastermind. I know that we don't do these enough, and I get your messages and stuff that tell us that, but there's a lot that goes into them. We usually do them about once or twice a year, but the upcoming Mastermind is going to be coming up very shortly here on August 2nd, August 3rd. It's going to be in New Orleans, which will be crazy cool. It's going to have like a high of 91, 92 degrees, a low of 68 degrees, great weather, great spot, and it's going to be a lot of fun, but let's face it, we don't just go there for fun, okay? What is a mastermind? If you're watching this, there's a lot of different definitions and people throw out the word all the time. To us, what a mastermind is it's a chance to get a small group and really just lock you up in a suite for 2 days and show you exactly how to expedite the growth process on your real estate business, okay? And not just talk about it and whatever, but actually have your computers open and implement every single thing that we're talking about, okay? So I'm gonna be there. For those of you that follow me, you know that I'm a former #1 realtor in the country, built a really large team, have had thousands and thousands of people come through our coaching programs, so I see what works all over the place. I know the blueprint, so to say. But I'm also going to have Mark Maneje there with me. And Mark was one of my very first personal one-on-one students that I personally coached. And it's been so cool to see him go through the process and now become one of our coaches. He does hundreds and hundreds of transactions every single year, really knows what he's talking about. You're going to love him. You're going to see just what a valuable asset he is. So it gives us a chance to really kind of lock up and do that. And at the same time, let's face it, even though we're work during the day, we're in New Orleans, gives us a chance at night to hang out, get to know each other on a more personal level. You can ask us questions in a way that you really can't do on a regular basis. Here's really why I do these masterminds. Our company has grown quite a bit, and if you follow me, you know that I do a lot of YouTube videos and live events and things on social and these kinds of places, and there's only so much you can talk about on those platforms, because you know that the audience you're speaking to comes from so many different places and at so many different levels, and you don't want to leave people out or confuse people. Or the mastermind is really a chance to talk that higher level stuff and to really break down what it actually takes for someone to go from here to up here. And why is it, when you look at some of the top people we coach, why are they up here? What are they doing differently? And it gives us a chance to really, as I said, hands-on, open your computer, answer your precise questions, and help you set up the blueprint for what it's going to take to get there, okay? So the obvious question is, who should come? And the answer to that is, this really is not for everyone, okay? A lot of people watching this right now, this is not for them. This is not a $199 ticket to a large event with thousands of people or something like that. This is something different. I mean, as it is, the Mastermind is a $5,000 investment, okay? Plus your travel expenses for your flights and your hotels and all that kind of stuff. It's an investment in yourself. This is for people who are either an individual that wants to do so much more with their career. It's for people who want to eventually form a team, whatever that team concept looks like, whether that's 2 admins and a buyer or whatever it happens to be, who wants to build a business that isn't just built around them and selling your minutes and your time. This is for people who have existing teams that know that they've hit a climax and they could go further, but they're just not even sure how that works and they don't see the model in their area and nobody's willing to help them. This is for people who have higher aspirations, okay? This is for, if you're watching this right now, and you may even be successful technically, but you know that you were destined to do so much more, that there's more in you. You're just not 100% sure how to get there. Or maybe you haven't taken the time to separate from your business and be immersed around other top producing individuals and people like myself and Mark to really immerse you for 2 days into what it's going to take for you to get there. This is for you, for those people who have those higher aspirations. One of the things I want you to do when you're thinking about this is don't focus on the $5,000 that you're going to quote unquote spend to come to something like this. I can promise you that the people who were at the last Mastermind, if you look at the testimonials, people were getting 3, 5, 7, 10 listing appointments within 2, 3, 4 days after coming to the Mastermind and doing exactly what we told them to do. I promise you that if you were to ask them, they wouldn't be focused on the $5,000 that they invested to come. They would be focused on the hundreds of thousands of dollars in revenue that they've already made that they would have lost if they hadn't have made the decision to commit and say, I'm going to get off the fence and I'm going to get there because my career deserves it, right? It's when you look at the basic human instincts that we have as people, the greatest instinct we have is survival, okay? It's the fight or flight. It's the one that always takes over, okay? And yet, what I want you to do, if you're somebody who this is for, is I want you to overcome your instinct to just survive, and I want you to focus on that instinct to thrive and to do more and to get more out of your business and understand that there are opportunities that come up every so often in your life and you have to take advantage of them. You know, it's when you look at some of the top people all around North America that are in this industry, all of them had a moment where they left their area and they went and met with something or some program or something greater than what they were currently getting. And they invested in themselves and they went and took some kind of a mastermind or something like that that showed them how to get there. And not only did they do it once, they continually invest in themselves, even to this day. What I'm telling you is that you have a moment now where you can take that opportunity to invest in yourself and say, hey, I want you to have a moment where you look back and go, I remember when my career changed, and it's when I went to that mastermind with Jared James. That change. I want you to be able to look back 10 years, 20 years from now, whatever, and be able to say that, but you have to get off the fence, okay? So, as I mentioned earlier, this is not for everyone. What you want to do, if you're watching this on our website right now, just apply below. And if you apply, what's going to happen is we're going to set up an actual one-on-one video chat where we're going to chat and see, is this for you? Do we have the ability to take you where you want to go? And if you're watching this on another platform, Facebook or somewhere else, in the actual status, there should be some kind of a link where you can go and do that. I want you to go click on that, apply. But please, this isn't some kind of a tactic. Don't wait. I don't want you to get shut out. We've had people shut out in the past. We don't want that to happen again. This is something where, again, we're going to fit everybody into a suite so we can only fit so many people. I would love to see you there. I would love to. I can't even tell you how much. I would love to have you there, and then 3 months, 6 months, 12 months down the line, for you to be somebody who's a testimonial on our site going, I went and here's what happened. That to me is so gratifying, okay? So, New Orleans, August 2nd, August 3rd, make the decision, don't wait, apply now. I hope I get a chance to see you there. It's going to be an awesome, fun time, but it's also going to be a game changer for you and your business. You've got to take that leap, okay? Guys, I'll see you there. Have a great one.